Finally, in the retired category, we do have a treat for you. Our winner this morning is Lynn White, who is a former counselor at Lakeview Elementary School. She was nominated by the entire staff at Lakeview, and they, since the entire staff can't come here, is represented today by Samantha Wessels of the special ed education resource teacher, as well as Principal Scott Nelson. Please come to the podium.
Thank you, Jill, KFRX, KFOR, Lieutenant Governor Foley, Drs. Joel, Stavum, Weber, and Standish, board members, Dr. Moore. Thank you for making LPS such a special place. Thank you all for recognizing our teachers, and they're all so deserving. I'm Scott Nelson. I've had the pleasure of serving Lakeview Elementary, and besides myself and Ms. Wessels, we have our coordinator, Kelly Joy, and our instructional coach, Melissa Harder, here with us to celebrate this honor. Lynn White joined Lakeview Elementary in 2014 as our counselor. This was a new position that needed someone with the right attributes to lay the foundation for an effective counseling program. Mrs. White far exceeded our expectations and immediately had a positive impact on our staff, our students, our families, and our community. Our counseling program has a firm foundation and continues to serve and support all Lakeview stakeholders as a result of Lynn White's work. Counselor was only one of the hats that Lynn wore. Any new initiative, program, or event that would benefit the Lakeview community, she would take on. Just a few examples include volunteering to be our first check-in, check-out coordinator, facilitated the distribution of holiday food baskets to our families. This included lining up the donations and identifying the families that would benefit the most. Implementing the Kicks for Kids program, which provides students with brand new sneakers. This involved getting up close and personal with kids' feet because each had to be measured. Volunteering at family CLC and PTO events, leading after-school CLC clubs for students, and becoming the unofficial staff counselor, therapist, and listening ear.
So that's just some of the things Lynn did. That's a very short list to encompass all of the really hard work that Lynn did, but including the hard work, she also did the heart work. So I'm going to kind of speak to that. Lynn was so successful because she demonstrated the kind of warmth that made everyone instantly feel at home. Her laugh and smile were infectious and always came at just the perfect time. She has the special ability to make everyone feel like they were the most important person in the room, and she was eager to help in any way she could. Our students were fortunate to be greeted by Lynn every morning when they entered the building with a smile and good morning. She made it obvious that she was so happy to see them and knew just when they needed a little extra love. Her dedication extended into every grade level, teaching lessons on friendship, conflict resolution, positive self-talk, and taking on a growth mindset. Her compassion extended not only to staff and students, but to parents and the outside community as well. Lynn coordinated with community services and our school social worker to go above and beyond for students and families. Parents and caretakers felt comfortable and safe, sharing some very private needs and concerns. If Lynn wasn't able to provide assistance directly, she wasted no time matching people to the appropriate resources.
Obviously, we were sad when Lynn announced her retirement last year, but we celebrated that she would have time to enjoy her grandchildren and start new adventures. Words can never express how grateful we are for Lynn's years of service at Lakeview. On her last day at Lakeview, staff and students expressed their feelings and gratitude in a video that brought tears to everyone's eyes. It was a great way to honor a career well spent impacting the lives of children. Congratulations, Lynn.
Thank you. My heart is filled with gratitude. My husband is with me tonight, this morning, tonight. It feels like the night. My husband is with me today, and our 3 boys would have loved to have come again, but I said not this year. So I am so grateful for the support that I have received in my career. It's not too many people that can look back over the 37, 38 years in which I taught and loved every minute waking up, going to work, and being a part of a community. I accept this not only for myself, but for all of my colleagues and all of the people that I've had the joy of working with. I have been blessed and filled with gratitude because there is no I in education, in that it's not about me, it was us and we. Whether it be from the parents that I had the pleasure of getting to know and welcome me into their family, as demonstrated today by some of my colleagues here. Also with the people that I work with. I mean, what's not to love about this? I have had the pleasure of sharing and collaborating and teaming together to do what's best for kids. And as Dr. Joel has always said, it's all students. And my family has always been there for me and supported me. There were years when my husband would go and he would cook the hot dogs for my kindergarten families for our family nights. And they would come and celebrate with my children for the successes that they had in the classroom. And for this I am eternally grateful, and for the opportunities that I've been allowed. My path is a little different now, but I am getting to do the things that I still love. In fact, I have to get to work because I'm still working with kids. What's not to love every day getting to spend with children? Some days I get to spend with my 2 grandsons who fill my heart with such joy. And so I'm on the other end of being that kind of teacher again. But I treasure and thank all of you for the opportunities and for this honor today. My heart is full, and I cannot begin. There's not too many times that I'm speechless, but I am speechless because it belongs to all of these people for creating such love in my heart and for the hearts of our families that we've worked with and the community in which we live, where we care about our kids and what happens to them. They are our future. So thank you.